Hey guys, it's Manny the Tsuchinoko of the Tamer of Team Forbidden and the Prince of all Tsuchinokos, and we are back with Ogdoadic 2.0 or Ogdoadic Reptilian, because Burst of Destiny, surprisingly enough, came out with more Reptilian support and it's pretty good. So, you know, why not bump up the Reptile deck, shall we? Here we go. Starting off, we got our 3 Nunus, free summon and free search if you dump him to grave, so a must of 3. Same thing with Naya. When he's summoned, add an Ogdoadic spell or trap, and on top of that, if you send him to grave, send a reptile, light reptile from your deck to your grave. They're just free pluses. And next to them we got our 3 Reptilian Lamia. It's a free summon, and with all the new Reptilian stuff we got in the deck, it just facilitates our synchro plays, our link plays, and other stuff that this deck can now shenanigan into much more easily. And with the new synchro monster, we actually have something we can sit on turn 1. 3 Kage Kato Kage, just in case we never really have a good starting hand, like if you start with Flogos or Zoa. They're good monsters to start off with to go into for Kage to Kage. So you just go into King of the Feral Limps right then and there and get all your plays going. 2 Odgo Abyss, the Ogdoadic Overlord. He's basically Zeus Light for anything not summoned from the graveyard, so he can sit there next with Museline to just disrupt plays. Double Reptilian Coatl, free summon if you control another dark reptile, and level 4 tuner, look at that. So you can go into Reptilian Museline easy with her. 1 Night Sword Serpent, because Night Sword Serpent, free summon if you send it to grave with card effect. Tsuchinoko, because it's Tsuchinoko, you can never say no to the Tsuchinoko, you gotta love the Tsuchinoko. Flogos and Zoha, because they can help fix if you ever have anything stuck in hand and they're in grave, discard to summon them and all that stuff. You know, you basically fix up your graveyard and just get it set up for your plays. Aliert, because he's Aliert, he's one of your main combo starters with Kurz, who summons any Ogdoadic from your graveyard, but it's banished when it leaves the field. But for her, what you tend to bring out most of the time is Naya to add your Water Lily or any of your Ogdoadic trap cards. Most of the time it's Lily, because then Lily, send Overlord, bring back Overlord because you got over 5 reptiles, and boom, there you go. You got Zeus Light on the field. Amoniji and our own, because I kind of like to keep the Ogdoadic line together. And they work out together when they're both on the field, so if you actually, do set it up correctly to where, like, oh, bring him out, you're sending cards from your opponent's field and hand to the graveyard each turn, basically. 1 Reptilian Vasky, because it's Reptilian Vasky. This is our Reptilian Kaiju if you ever make your opponent's monsters go to 0. Evil Dragon Anata for late game if we're in a bind, just make a big beat stick and swing for game. 3 Snake Rain, because it's Snake Rain. We actually have a deck that can perfectly utilize this now, so please and thank you. 3 Water Lily, because generic summoning of a reptile and free summon. And now with the new addition, 3 Reptilian Ramification. This thing is stupid busted. The fact that you can either search a monster and or spell trap, or make a monster go to 0, it facilitates you going into Vasky or working with your other Reptilian monsters much more easily, especially with Reptilian Recoil here. Let's see, what does this exactly do again? You can target one monster with 0 attack and 1 dark reptile monster in your graveyard. Oh yeah, so you pop the monster with 0 attack and you summon your reptiles from grave. How can you say no to that? You pop your opponent's field, bring back your own field. This is the reason why frickin' Ignister was at 1 for pendulums for the longest time. Reasoning because it's reasoning. Even if your opponent calls it right, you're still sending reptiles to grave. So you plus either way. Monster Reborn because it's Monster Reborn. Harpy's Feather Duster because we don't like back row. Foolish Burial because we like to send our reptiles to grave. Called by the Grave because we don't want our opponent's stuff to activate in grave. 2 Offering to the Snake Deity because reptile Icarus attack, disruption next to Ogdo Abyss. And then Ogdoadic Calling. I still think this is an underrated card. You know, free token. You get free tokens, and on top of that, they can go into your, you know, your most basic extra deck monsters, which are these 2, Echidna and Shock Trooper. And it works out because they're 0 attack and 0 defense too, so they work with the reptilian stuff. Who knew? Free tribute fodder for your Voshki. This stuff just works, guys. All right. You just gotta trust me and believe me. Now onto the extra deck. We got our 3 Reptilian Echidna. Because, you know, make a monster 0, search that many reptiles for depending on how many stuff is 0. You get to basically search a lot more stuff because of the new reptilian stuff, and it is insane. It's insane, it's crazy. It's free real estate. Alright. And as you can see, I did a bit of an edit because now I have 3 Alien Shock Trooper. Because at times you will get the big Ogdoadic monster stuck in your hand, so it helps to just make him, crash him into another monster, use his effect, dump one of the big Ogdoadic monster from your hand to grave, leave alien counters everywhere, and then when he's destroyed, oh look, bring all your stuff from the graveyard back. He's a free advantage for your basic reptiles as well. Right, after that we got 2 King of the Feral Imps because free reptile search. And not once per, and it's a soft once per turn if you're able to bring more than 1 out. 2 Reptilian Hydra because Reptilian Lamia is a free summon, and on top of that you get a free draw 2 if you summon Hydra along with Lamia. 2 of the new girl Melusine, Reptilian Melusine. She is basically just the next Beals, but for reptiles, because she cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect. Eat your heart out, Dragoon. You can't kill her. The only way you can get rid of her is if you bounce her back or send her to grave. Then of course we got a bit of a nightmare package and access code, because you do bring out a lot of small monsters to go into your big combo. So if you just end up just going into Nightmare, Phoenix into Unicorn into access code, you're getting your pops, you're getting a big, beefy access code on the field. But hey, that was Reptilian Ogdoadic. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Please leave a like, hit that post notification bell so you can figure out the next time you upload or stream. And take care, everyone.